Hey, another one of the third of my 4 snakes. This one is of a children's python. She's an adult, female. She is 5 years old and completely full grown, although they'll grow all their lives just like all other snakes. And unfortunately she is a hyperactive snake. She'll never sit still, ever, unless she's sleeping. And I think, best that I could measure, she was about 3.5 feet, like about 40 inches, if that. Anyway, she's really pretty. She has kept all of her spots so far. They haven't really faded too much, because when they get to be adults, their spots, some of them anyway, can fade out quite a lot. Stimson's pythons are the prettiest of all the Antarezias. Anyway, this one her name is Miyu. I actually adopted her from a rescue shelter, and sorry, Miyu. As you can see, she just will not sit still. I just woke her up, so she was actually a little bit more calm just a few seconds ago. But this is basically what it's like when she's out. She'll just be constantly moving, on the go, not stopping, being a cute little snake. And I so wish I could get this camera to work better, because she's got a really cute face. Anyway, she's really neat looking with her spots. Spotted pythons, I think, they get a bit bigger, and they also have a lot more pronounced spots. And then there's the anthills, which are the smallest of this particular family of snakes. But they are not really easy to come by. Children's are probably the most easiest to come by. I would, let me just try to get out of the sun here. I would probably compare a children's python to a corn snake in the sense that they're almost always really friendly and handleable, if that's a word. They're very easy to handle. And Miyu was actually bit me once, but she gets so curious whenever I'm in her cage, and I guess she thought I was dinner. She's a little bit of a pig. She expects to get fed every day if she could, but since snakes don't eat every day, anyway, she was, yeah, she got a little nippy and she got me on my finger, and surprisingly it was a pretty nasty little pinch. It wasn't painful, but it was a nasty little pinch. Yep, this is very typical of what it's like when Miyu's out of her cage. Most times I'll just let her go crazy, but so yeah, she's about 3.5 feet, and she's a joy to handle. She's one of the most comical snakes I've ever seen. She's very friendly. For the most part, when I go near her tank, she immediately sticks her head out and almost always starts slithering out of her hide and wants to come out and play. Oh, come on, Miyu. This camera sucks. I don't know if this would show up very well. It's probably not showing up at all. But children's pythons, they have a beautiful rainbow sheen to their scales, and it really shows up in the sunlight. And Miyu just shed yesterday, and she's got this really gorgeous sheen. Miyu's a very pretty little children's python. I hope this is picking up really well, and I probably won't be able to see what it looks like until I start downloading it. Yeah, she's like totally into everything all the time. It's next to impossible to get her to sit still. If there's somebody out there that's looking for a snake that stays small, that is easy to handle, and I'm just trying to think of things to say that are useful. I don't know, children's pythons, they're a great little snake.